Welcome back to Katana TCG. In this specific video, we're going to be talking about a modern version of the Ogerbox. Been playing a lot with this online, having a lot of fun with it. Jewel Seeker is just a really good ability. It gives me a lot of the same feelings that Shady Dealings and Teleon brought to the specific format. If you have a Terra Pokemon to play, you evolve Noctowl from your hand, you can go into your deck and grab any two trainer cards. That's super duper nice, especially because this deck takes a lot of setup. It's full of a lot of combos, and I have a little bit of gameplay to kind of show you what some of those combos are. Hope you enjoy the deck. See what our opponent flips over, and that is a Charcadet. Pikachu goes way too hard in this particular matchup. 2, followed up by a Carmine, likely, maybe. That's a weird energy to attach to it. What's really funny here is if I had access to Area 0 Underdepths right now, I could win, but I don't, so here we are. Yeah, there's no way. I don't have any ball search to go get Raikou or something like that. Something cute. So let's fan call. Think I like just getting a bunch of baby owls down. And that feels good. Let's go here. Let's go here. Not gonna need access to all of them at the same time, so let's go Crispin. Get this. The metal. We've got all of our varying energy at our disposal, so this is chill. Let's put the grass in our hand. This is actually a big mistake, so I'm gonna put it there. We're gonna have to put one of our energy switches. Very silly of me, right? I'm gonna lead an attachment here and pass. And if our opponent doesn't do anything, I'm just gonna go get Area 0 Underdepths and knock out with Fan Rotom. Go me. They get another Charcadet, so it might be Wellspring time. Will-O-Wisp for 20? Ouch. Alright, we've got access to 2 Noctowl. We can do this. Alright, so first it's Jewel Seeker. Jewel Seeker for Crispin. Nest Ball. Crystals in the deck. Very cool. Go here. Jewel Seeker. For Crystal. Switch or Latias. Let's just grab Switch. Why not? Nest Ball for Wellspring. Crispin. Put it here. Put it here. Crystal. Switch. GG's. And it's over. Alright, so we're going first. This is definitely something. Mulligan, you can see what exactly they're playing. Counter gain, Crushing Hammer. This is the Walls deck. Alright, well, we have a strategy. We do indubitably have a strategy, and it's called attacking with Fan Rotom. Alright, so there's Teal Mask Ogerpon. We definitely don't have a lot of answers to that. I actually don't think we have any answers to that other than like turn 1 and turn 2 and turn 3 attack with Fan Rotom. Yeah. Wellspring is also big for that too. So I think we start off with Fan Call. We get double dudes, one of those. Seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and teal dance 1 energy into play. Seems fine. Get a second nest ball, which also seems really good. I'm happy to toss down an area 0 underdepths. And we are going first, so I think I'll probably just pass and leave that in the active. We have a boss in hand too, so if they want to start setting up like melodic, we can go after that pretty soon. The chances of them not having like ARM and TM Evo is very likely. But walls do be walls. They be walling hard. Let's see if they do anything. Ultra Ball, Squawk, potentially. Squawk could be big. They get rid of counter gain. There's that. Have to assume energy, TM Evo. Ooh, there's an Iona, which feels bad, but this is why we only grab 1 Knockdown. And then we get rewarded with double Knockdown, which is sick. They get TM Evo and an energy question mark. Yep, there you go. And we've got plenty of V Pokemon to help us deal with melodic, so that's like not a concern. Girafarig do be pretty nasty. Yep, from Terra Pokemon and from Basic EX, so go us. Alright, 3 Knockdown. That's actually bananas. Ability Teal Dance. Alright. Our research is kind of cool. Could start hitting this Ogerpon with Wellspring. Just for 100, keep the energy in play. They need a Crispin this following turn to actually attack back into Wellspring, but then we have the upper hand. So that might be where we end up at. So let's go here. Yes. Let's grab Nest Ball, Crispin. Get this feller. Crispin. Let's get the water. Let's get a grass. Let's put the grass in my hand. Go here. And then I think I'll go here, and it's kind of like I would rather get like energy switch, save the crystal for when I need it, but then the energy switch is going to help me power up my V's, and I think that's better. So let's actually, we need it, so here we are, right? Nest Ball will let me get Latias. Here, get Latias. Attach this. Energy switch from this to here. Treat. And then we'll just torrential pump. No. In this turn, they can waste their crystal, get Monkey Dory, and start attacking with Ogerpon. The likeliness of that happening, not super great. Probably retreat into Girafarig and not attack. Yeah, so this is when we start doing funny things. Alright, what I'd like to do here, it's stellar Terra type, so I can't do much about that. I really don't like losing these two, so I think I'm gonna forward this one onto here because it's basic EX. Could just attack with Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom would be hilarious here. We'll save that as a backup because I want to forward it into play regardless. We can put the Bravery Charm on the Fan Rotom actually, and make it a pretty high HP threshold, which is hilarious. And then I'm gonna research this hand away, and hopefully we get into some dudes and some stuff. This is sick. And we have an energy switch in hand. We don't have access to any Pokemon search here, so I think I'll retreat and I'm going to start attacking with Fan Rotom into this. Get it to a lower HP threshold. Losing the lightning energy sucks, but that's nothing that a stretcher can't go get for us. We actually have access to Entei this turn, which is pretty cool. And there's my Raikou that I actually want to attack with, so we can go here. I think this is fine. Draw an extra card. Go here. Counter Catcher is a card too. We could just forward an extra energy into play onto Raikou. Energy switch from the Fan Rotom to the Raikou. Retreat. Fleet-footed. Don't need it right now, but we can knock out the Frigiraffe. And then we just get to play the game. I'm gonna promote the Ogerpawn. See what they do with this. Got one knocked out in the discard pile. I'm gonna elect. Ooh, the Night Stretcher is so good. Getting that metal back doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So we can just do this. Go get you. Evolve. Grab exactly what I want, which is Boss. Night Stretcher's fine too. Go ahead and we'll boss up the Melodic. Fleet-footed. I think I'll Ultra Ball away. Teal Mask, Counter Catcher. Let's get Hoot Hoot. And Lightning Rondo, knock out the Melodic. Feels pretty good. Their hand's getting pretty big, so they could definitely start re-establishing attackers. Crispin. That'll help minutely. Get the fighting, get the psychic. Retreat. Alright. Fleet-footed. Their strategy right now is deck out. And it's looking pretty solid. No lies. No lies. But I think I can just make them spread their deck really thin. And I'll start torrential pumping and not shuffling the energy back in. Nope. And they gotta start playing pennies. Arvin. Arvin definitely gets them stuff and things and things and stuff. Crushing Hammer, that's definitely not a very fun card. heads. Probably get rid of the water energy so that I can't attack with it. Might even burn my sparkling crystal here and then just kind of pocket my night stretcher. So there's this. We have knocked out for next turn, which is really cool. No. Play a penny or a Turo next turn, likely. Retreat. And then pass? Question mark? And then we just evolve. Grab boss. And take our last 2 prizes. GG's. Walls. Easy peasy. Nah. They didn't take a single prize. Nah, we kind of want to go second. Sometimes the appetite of playing a supporter like a Crispin turn 1 is just like too good, and like denying them the ability to Badoo lock me is just like pretty sick. Like if they get a well-established board state, that sucks, but whatever. It just is what it is. Looks like we're taking a mulligan, which is so weird because we play so many basics, but it is what it is. Okay, we get it's a pretty nothing start. This might actually be like a really good hand to research away. Mind you, we do play 2 night stretchers, so it's like not that big a deal if I send Blood Moon to the Nether Realm. Looks like we're playing against Slowpoke. We could definitely make something happen here. Their prize mapping is a heck of a lot easier than mine. If they do play Manaphy, things definitely get a little bit complicated. This deck also plays a bunch of jet energy, so no shortage of switch cards whatsoever, but that doesn't necessarily mean we are out of the game. Oh man. Okay, so Fez, Hoot Hoot, a second Teal Mask. Let's go ahead and toss down Underdepth just because I can, and I'm going to research the rest of these away. Still not that great of a hand. I can definitely Vessel. Probably get rid of something like Iono seems pretty good for next turn. And I want to keep this water around just in case because I haven't really gotten a chance to look inside my deck. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this Iono. Let's grab 2 grass energies so we can Teal Mask twice. Looks like we didn't prize any of our varying energy, which is good. We've got Entei. Fan Rotom is in the deck, and it'd be really cool to have right now. We have access to all 3 energy switch and all 3 Crispin because 2 are in the hand. Sparkling Crystals in the deck, so that's really good. Seems like we just didn't prize a whole lot of anything important, so I'm going to go ahead and grab these and start Teal Mask, using the Teal Dance, if you will. Try to get some cards in play. Sparkling Crystal is good. I could get an attack on this guy, but I really don't want to go into off prizes for nothing. So let's Teal Dance again. Maybe get a Nest Ball, Energy Switch. Oh, that's not great either. Might just put down Latias. We don't really have a good engine or a good attacker for this particular turn. Might just pass. Yeah, so if they like take the first 2 prizes, it's gonna stink, but you know, we get the hand flipped over and we do have access to 1 Jewel Seeker next turn. That's wonderful. A couple Nest Ball here and there. Definitely gonna make things a little bit easier. We get an Iono ourselves, so even if they do take the first 2 prizes, we're gonna be chilling. Doesn't appear that they're doing a whole lot yet. They got another dude set up, so maybe we get a free turn. That's awesome. Actually love to see it. We do get a Night Stretcher as well. There's nothing too important in the discard pile right now, but we need to start doing things that are going to help us get energy into play. So It's probably time to get this fool. I also wouldn't mind getting another Hoot down because I think I'm going to sell my soul for a Crispin Crystal play here. Do have an Iono for next turn, but let's definitely do the thing. Crispin Crystal seems really good here. We could put a water, we could do like a fire, doesn't really matter. Go ahead and set this up. We retreat for free with Latias, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll take 2 prizes. I'm definitely going to take out one of the Slowpoke with the energy on it. That seems fine. And then we'll see if they Badoo lock me to try to cheat a turn. Get a grass energy, get a counter catcher. Nothing they could do right now is going to get them that much more. The best attacker in this deck is the Trifrost dude, so they could take out my Hoot as well as my Noctowl. They could start attacking into the Latias and the Vezendipity, which would definitely be problematic for me, but we'll see if they can actually follow through with it. Mind you, we do play 3 energy switch and we do have access to all of them, so that's definitely going to be helpful. They wasted their jet energy attachment for Tatsugiri, which means they're going to have to get a Xatu set up this turn to realistically get a Slowpoke attack off. So we'll see what happens. They burn a Night Stretcher. They need all 4 of those to keep stacking the attacker they discard off the top of their deck. So this is nice. And if they get rid of another Night Stretcher, everything's going to be chill, but they don't. They do get Xatu set up, so they could potentially accelerate a bunch of energy. They get Fez too. Fez is a great 2-prize target for us to go after, so we don't have to like play a cute game where we get smoked. I'm gonna get rid of this because I have a Night Stretcher in hand. So long as they don't Trifrost us, I'm feeling pretty good about our position. Get rid of one of their Academy at Nights too, which is dope. Now I can't remember. Ooh, 120 HP on the Slow King. They're going to flip the script after this because they thin their deck out pretty well. Get the energy acceleration, which is dope. Oh, that's really cool. So, I think they scoop after I do this. Ultra Ball's good. Night Stretcher for the Owl. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get Crispin and let's get Nest Ball. I would really like to stack something on top of the deck to make my life easier, but I don't think I actually get to do that. So let's get this, let's get this. Doesn't matter which one we put into our hand. Go ahead and send that there. Let's go ahead and attach this here. Area 0 Underdepths. Give myself access to another Hoot. Seems fine. Keep my Nest Ball, keep my Ultra Ball options open. And they just scoop, and that's just how we do it. We just rinse and repeat the Wellspring, which is busted. No, we don't want to go first. We want to go second. We want to play a supporter. mean, we can play Iono, that's fine. We can sob something silly in the active, maybe. Bravery Charm Sob is kind of gas. Tool. Let's draw an extra. Yeah, that sounds good. That looks good. Alright. Archaludon. So I could use Pikachu twice, which is pretty sick. So we definitely don't want to burn the crystal on that. There's really no good target here. Radiant Greninja is a great sob target as well. They do get Earthen Vessel, likely getting rid of Dialga. That's nice. Can't be too mad about that. You really need to not see turn 2 Archaludon, but I think this Bravery Charm is going to serve a pretty solid purpose on Duraludon. Another thing here to take into consideration. We're going to turn this hand over. I'm feeling pretty good about seeing another energy, or at least my vessel, before, or an energy switch if I absolutely have to. Let's draw an additional card. There's a boss's orders. I think what I'd like to do here is get my Fan Rotom, attach my Bravery Charm here, flip this hand over. I can go get those owls back. That's not that big a deal. But we have some work to do here. So let's go Fan Call. Let's get Hoot, Owl here. Drop 2 down. And we'll play the game like they don't have access to Tool Jammer. If they do, it's Pikachu time for sure. So it's going to be important for us to use not the basic metal energy here, because we kind of need that to attach to Pikachu. We need the crystal for Pikachu. So let's do this. We're going to sob. We'll set up some math here, because if they don't get Archaludon next turn, which is very unlikely, hitting 100 into this or 120 into it from the bench while gusting up something from the bench is going to be super duper impactful. They get 2 set up, they thin 1 out, they draw 2. They do get Archaludon. Do they have the stadium? Because that's going to be a really big factor in this matchup that I do not want to deal with. No stadium, no stadium, no stadium, and please don't play Iono. Iono would be really bad here. Metal Defender. Alright, so we don't get knocked out. That's actually really big, because they have 280 HP right now, and that's a super achievable number. Oh, but it looks like we get Pikachu dead to rights here, which is pretty sick. But first, let's do some jewel seeking. Alright, so who's in the deck? We've got Chrisman. We've got Crystal. We've got Area 0 Under Depth. We have access to 2 Jewel Seekers this turn, which is very important. Let's go look at the Pokemon. Do we have Latias? So we can get the energy in play. We don't have access to Latias. We did pump 1 energy onto the guy. So I'm wondering if maybe this plus Crystal is like really, really important right now. Eventually when they do find the stadium, we're gonna wish that we hadn't have let them do their thing, but I think this is fine. Ultimately, if they do put the stadium down, I could discard this first if I'm not mistaken. Did the tools come off first, or does my stadium go away first? That's a really intricate question that I don't think I have an answer to right now. So let's go here. And I want my stadium. And I think I want an energy switch. Right? No, let's get access to another nest ball. That sounds good. So let's go here. Let's go nest ball. I'd like to get another one of these dudes set up. toss down Pikachu. Let's go. Grass, lightning. Put the grass in hand. Go here. Sparkling crystal. I'm gonna save this nest ball. We're gonna retreat out of this dude. We're gonna blow this Archaludon up so they don't get any cute Turo plays. They don't find the stadium next turn. We're chilling. We are one energy switch Crispin away from rinse and repeating this attack. Latias is good, but we'll see what they kind of come up with. Damn it. Okay, so that solves the math for us. That definitely is a problem, but it's not unsolvable by any means. Because they're not going to knock out this Pikachu this turn because of the ability. It's going to make it harder to use the Resolute Heart. But still, we are not completely out of the wet work. They get rid of Pheasantipity, which leads me to believe that they have like double Stretcher in hand right now. So they're going to go get Archaludon so that they can swing again. And if they gust my Teal Mask, I suppose that's fine. That opens up a bench spot for my Pheasantipity, which is sick, I suppose. Yep, so they're going to go after Teal Mask here, which they did take a 4-price turn, which is dope. That doesn't necessarily mean we're completely out of the wet work here. We do have access to one more Jewel Seeker, which could go get us Counter Stadium and stuff like that. So let's go here. They don't have a backup attacker set up, so unless they have like Thornton shenanigans, that's big. Let's go here. Let's go thin some stuff out of the deck before we fez. Do have access to 2 Noctowls, which is really cool. First, I'd like to get Entei. Then I'd like to get Pheasantipity. And then Bez just has to give us access to like a single Ultra Ball, and we'll be fine. And there's that. So we can go Noctowl, get Crispin, possibly like a Stretcher is good because we can get, I kind of want to thin out of the deck. An Ultra Ball can get rid of, I think that's too high risk. I think it might just be Stretcher. So then we'll Crispin. Grass this. Put the water in hand. Go here. Attach this. Night Stretcher. Probably just put that in my hand. I don't want to use my other Stretcher too early. But I feel like I have some options here. So we'll Topaz Bolt, knock this out. Gives them a turn to find a responding attacker. We can get Iota to a super low hand, but that's not the end of the world. We get another Crispin, which is super sick. Can't rinse and repeat Pikachu, but having the Crispin in the deck is huge. We've got space for Teal Mask and Latias if they don't Iono us here, right? So that's the big thing. We both get Iono to 2 though, so the options are relatively unlimited. They do Iono both of us to 2, which is weird. Your Pheasantipity's in the deck. We get Boss. Boss is cute. Nest Ball. Iron Bundle. If you bundle me here, though, I think I'm happy to push Entei to the active. You know? So I could draw an additional card on top of my draw. Like, that seems fine. I get another Iono. You have a 1-card hand, so it's like something I definitely don't want to do. There's Raikou. Raiku's huge, too. It definitely doesn't flip my deck over. They can't one-hit knock out this Entei, so I think I just pass. They probably have a research in hand, which is something that this deck just does, which is pretty annoying. We can go fleet-footed. There's a grass energy. Can attach and pass. If they have the Ultra Ball in hand, I'm gonna feel really stupid, but at the same time, like, I'm not completely out of the wet work here. Like, I can't be super duper punished. They do get his Turo. They do get a dude. If you have Archaludon in hand, I'm gonna feel really bad. But you're gonna hammer in to fix that math so that you can one-shot me. I can Iono you back to 2 if you're building a combo hand. Ultra Ball is another good card because that gives me access to Latias, and I could fleet-footed twice this turn. So let's fleet-footed once. It gives me another Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball away. Boss's Orders, Fan Rotom. Latias. Shuffles the deck, which is good. I haven't played a supporter yet. Switch into Raikou. Fleet-footed. There's a Hoot. And then we can retreat. I don't want to retreat though. I can retreat into Fan Rotom and then pivot for free with Latias. So your hammer in math does nothing. Iono you back to 2. Flip more cards into my hand this turn. A research for next turn is absolutely goated. I'm going to put one of these. I could just threaten the Pikachu. That could be adorable. Alright, so we'll end turn. We have research. They can't realistically have Archaludon boss this turn. Right? Right. I think that's like 100% the deal here is they don't have it. Mind you, we've been playing on the backslide of a 4-prize turn by Archaludon for a while now. Things are looking really juicy, chat. Really juicy indeed. Okay, so they pass. Like they've got nothing. I'm gonna research. Okay, we have access to Vessel. There might even just be a world where I pump some energy out of the deck. Got this and this. Stadium's down. I'm gonna start doing damage to this guy. This is fine. If I could get this one knockout here with this guy, I'm feeling really good. Yep, and then they scoop Archaludon's free with Pikachu, baby. Let's go. That was a really messy game, but we got there. We super got there.